small little areas across Oldham and Rochdale where guys would take girls in cars and stuff like that. Oldham Edge, just near here, about 10-minute walk. There's an area that's been highlighted for that, and they had to get cameras up. And then about a year ago, a lad was filmed in Rochdale with a girl in the back of his taxi.
Yo, what are you doing? Brother, what are you doing this in my house here? Sorry. What are you doing? Brother, what are you doing? Month of Ramadan, you doing stuff like this? Sorry. Brother, month of Ramadan.
Sorry, bro.
What are you doing?
I said sorry.
What the fuck are you doing? This is disgusting, mate. I've got kids inside here. You're fucking a nut. What are you doing? What taxi are you?
Bro, sorry.
Yeah? You're fucking raping a girl in the back, you dirty bastard. Yo, there's a little kid in the back of this car.
It was definitely online. It went quite viral online. I think it was in Rochdale, but he filmed it, and what are you doing? You shouldn't be in that car with her.
Yeah,
honestly, and that's just off the side of some park or something, just like you're saying there.
So obviously they use the taxi service quite a bit. Then, the people who run the taxis, are they aware of the problem? Why wouldn't there are surely solutions, like in London, for example, they put cameras in the cars. So why can't they do stuff like that?
Right. Well, I mean, with the taxi ranks, a lot of people were feared to go to them. And when they knew things were going on, I remember guys kicking up in Oldham at the taxi ranks, getting arrested off the police. You know what I mean? When we knew that the taxi ranks, there was sexual attacks in taxis, and the big spite of them in Oldham in the 90s, were all coming from taxi ranks. But so what Billy did in Rochdale, he went talking and got friendly with the bosses of the taxi ranks. Told him what he'd done, said if he catches anyone, he'd get the taxi rank shut down.
Right.
And it worked.
Really?
Yeah, it's cleaned up a bit in Rochdale with them taxis, because he knows he's gone to the taxi drivers and talked to them, the bosses and stuff like that, told them what's going on. And obviously, most of them are against it. You know, you've got a criminal gang and everything. We can't say it's everyone, but he's sort of like cleaned it up.
They're against it, but they're just as part. They're part.
They're just part of it, yeah, because they haven't spoken out and out yet. Yeah. But, so I mean, and at the moment, taxis, the things that we're worried about are like the Uber taxis, because you can't really identify the drivers like you can from a taxi rank in a town centre. You know what I mean? And that taxi rank will have all the drivers' details, a lot harder with Uber. But no, the taxi ranks. Taxi drivers were a big part in all these: Rotherham, Telford, Oldham, Huddersfield, West Yorkshire. Taxi ranks were always a big part of it, and we can't not deny that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Think about the survivors, and, you know, my anxiety levels are up because it's all been brought up again, and I've had a lot of contact with these girls. We don't do enough for them, and they shouldn't have to go back working with social services linked with the council. They should be supported by an independent organisation, not related to the council, because we're just putting them back in the hands of the people who let them down in the first place. And really, nobody has been held to account, James. Nobody really. There's police, councillors, people who work within the council across Rotherham, Oldham, never been held to account. So, you know, like, that's what I want. I want people locking up. I don't want an inquiry. They've got evidence to lock people up. I want them people arrested and start going through the judicial process. That's what I want right now, and I'm not happy. I don't want an inquiry. I'm never going to support another inquiry. I want people arrested.
This is going to be, that was actually a question I've written down for like Nick and Raja and all them. Is that the problem? Like, you've had inquiries now into Telford, Rochdale, Oldham, Rotherham, etc. Right? You've got these inquiries all over the place. Now, I understand there was a lot more assurance reviews in this area, but we've had a lot of inquiries. And, you know, after that, there's a little bit of uproar, and then it goes quiet. So people are using inquiries as the end all. That's the end. That's exactly what we want. That's all we're going after, right? And like we saw grooming gangs picking up in the news again, thanks to Elon Musk. And what were people calling for? Another inquiry, right? But what's the next step? Because people aren't thinking of the next step. They're only thinking, oh, we need to get another inquiry. But once that information comes out, the Greater Manchester Police, they haven't made any changes. The issue is it's not historic, as you claimed earlier. The issue is still ongoing. So what's the next reasonable step after these inquiries?
Arrest people. Arrest them. They've got evidence, James. They've got evidence to get people arrested and start investigating them. They've got it. Police, social services, counsellors, and stuff like that. They've got all that evidence. They should start arresting people. Now, I don't want people undrawn and quartered, but I want the working class people to see that they're doing something. And you know, if we do like 5 years of arrests and arrest people and charge them with this, that and the other, it's what the Prime Minister I'd come out and say, if you get caught in these crimes again, you're going to get double your sentences. You're going to get deported if you're not from here. You were going to go to town on you, so that these people don't do anything like that. You know, because even within child abuse, it's not rape gangs. As you know, Billy, Pag UK Billy, is his Cyril Smith days, and the Liberal Democrat, a monster who abused loads of boys. No one's ever been held to account. Nobody ever has been held to account.
It's interesting. They always have to wait until they die before the information comes out. Like Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile, yeah. And they had evidence against Jimmy Savile. Lord Ahmed, Labour Party, and they have evidence against him. And besides, he buggered someone, but they have evidence of him sexually assaulting and harassing women and stuff like that. And then recently we had in Wakefield, we had Khan, he was an MP called Khan, Conservative MP. And when he were under investigation, they put him on a child welfare safety panel. Honestly, Wakefield, I'll send you the link to it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and that's just recent, and that's 2 years ago, that. Yeah. 2 years, honestly, and we went to Wakefield, and I'm furious, mate, honestly. Just winds me up, you know. It's just so unaccountable. Honestly, they put him on a child welfare. I'll send you the link to the article. While he was under investigation, child welfare panel.
They do it deliberately.
They must do.
You can even write a comedy sketch about this. It's incredible what they do and the stupid decisions they make. But I wanted to ask you kind of the final question, if you've got anything else to discuss. I saw that, I've seen recently that a few politicians have described the issue as historic. In your own words, is this a historic issue or is this still ongoing?
Well, it's both. It's both. It goes back 50, 60 years in the UK, these kind of gangs, but it's still going on now. It's not stopped. I don't think it's slowed down. It's still going on now. So it's historic and now. It's historic and relevant now. So, and still nothing's been done about it really. All them inquiries, bullshit. I don't want another inquiry. A few years ago I was on it, but I don't want arresting people. But it's been going on 50, 60 years in England. No matter what anyone says, it's been going on that long. Some of the cases to do with Oldham can be traced back to like the 90s, early 90s. But everything seemed to be like 2000 and onwards now. But no, Rotherham and Telford, they all went back 40 years and 50 years. So it's historic and it's now, it's relevant now. Yeah.
Thank you. Is there anything, one more?
No, that's it. Yeah, James, thank you, mate. Thank you.
All right.
We hope you enjoyed this latest video from Vox Populi. To watch the full video for free, please check out our website, voxpopulimedia.com. Thank you for your support.